Did you see that Asman addressed the issue with Rich today? No, I didn't. I didn't even see he was live today. Didn't he say he was just going to let OTK make the statement? Or make a statement? It's on top of LSF. It must have just happened then, because right before hopping on, I checked LSF to see if there's anything crazy going on. Thanks to the resub aquatic. Oh, yep, you're right. An hour ago. Alright. I'll check in on the real-time update. Thanks to Prime Reese.
And I saw a lot of people that were saying that it wasn't true, that she's making everything up. Please do not do that. This is, you are not our fan. You're not on our side. We are on their side. That's why Rich is gone. Do not do this.
I'm assuming there was a lot more to that statement. That in and of itself, though, I think is already a fine statement. I saw so many people in the comment section of her making that twit longer, accusing her of just clout chasing and shit. That is the most terminally online brain dead take ever. Like, there's just legitimately nothing to gain for a victim in that situation. You just get fucking dogpiled by, like, those kind of weirdos. There's, like, actually no net gain whatsoever. It's a pinned timestamp to his full statement. Well, how long is it? Because I'll probably just watch it on my own. It's 3 minutes. It's like 10 minutes. It's like 20 minutes. Oh my god, everyone's giving a complete... You can actually just... If it's a timestamp on the VOD, you can actually just, like, tell me how long it actually is. Why am I getting so much mixed information? It's 10 minutes. Okay, I'm seeing 10 minutes being the most. Where was it? It's pinned where? Links to the bits Ozman. At the top of his chat in the live stream. Okay. Oh. Alright, that's super convenient.
I think everybody's pretty much seen the allegations and everything against Rich. If you haven't, I would suggest to just check our Twitter. And, you know, we've obviously addressed this ourselves. This came to our attention yesterday, and as soon as we pretty much found out and, you know, looked into it and saw what was going on, we had Rich resign from the org. And Rich is no longer a part of OTK, effective yesterday. The reason I'm going to be talking about it, probably more than anybody else that is in the that's in the org, is because the truth is, Rich, like he said, was, you know, my friend, and I want to talk about it on a personal level, and I want to say a couple of things that.
Oh yeah, Oops. I guess if you don't know the context, yesterday Rich was accused of some really awful shit. Like some really bad stuff. So you can easily find those statements. It was sexual crimes, really. And so yesterday he was put out there on Twitter with all the allegations. He resigned from OTK like an hour later. And he apparently has a statement coming out at some point. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it was pretty rough.
I've just really got to say something about I mean, it was a big shock to me. I think it was a shock to everybody. It's hard for me to process what's been going on. And I understand that for a lot of people, you all who might have been fans of Rich or Allcraft, you might have felt that way too. I want to say one thing, though, before I go any farther. You are not on our team. You are not helping us. You are not doing us any favors or doing anyone any favors by calling a girl that comes out and tells this kind of a story a liar. I read a lot of the comments on Twitter,
God,
etc.
yeah, they were fucking awful.
And I saw a lot of people that were saying that it wasn't true, that she's making everything up. Please do not do that. This is... You are not our fan. You're not on our side. We are on their side. That's why Rich is gone.
Did he do it? Right now they're all allegations. It's not like proven or anything yet, but the allegations are pretty serious. And I'm assuming with the OTK making a statement and him resigning, they must have done at least some level of investigation themselves already and concluded that there's some pretty substantial evidence here. But yeah, it's not like fully put in the books 100%. Here's the video evidence. Rich did all this, but the allegations seem pretty watertight at the moment. But still have to wait for like the full investigation and Rich's side. So yeah, right now it's still all alleged. But the attacking of the girl and all of that shit in the comments was absolutely unhinged. Like absolutely unhinged.
Do not do this. I understand trust but verify. Makes sense. Everybody deserves to get their side of the story out. But whenever you just automatically discredit one side, you're not looking for two sides, you're looking for the other side. Please do not do that. And call yourself a fan of mine or anybody in the org. The second thing I want to say is that if anybody is in any way responsible for this, it's me. I knew Rich more than anybody else. And because of that, if you feel like you've been betrayed and you've been led to believe something that's not true, please don't take this out on any of the other people in our org, any of our employees, any of the people that we work with. Let me tank it. Direct your hate at me. And the third thing I want to say is that I read everything. I also know a few other things as well. This is not drama. This is not getting canceled. These are crimes. I don't want people to go in and call this is drama. It's not fucking drama. This is serious. It is as serious as it gets. I took action as soon as I could.
So he mentioned I think that's an important thing right there. He said he knows more as well. So yeah, I'm assuming they've already done some kind of investigation and determined that there's not a whole lot of wiggle room for any kind of like deeper explanation where it wasn't some kind of sexual crime. Literally wrote massive drama in the title. Oh, I think this is an older title because this is just clipped from a longer VOD. But yeah, yeah, that's unlucky. that is a bit a bit sad that happened there, I guess. Nerissa busy. It was yesterday. The title from yesterday. Yeah, that's unlucky that it got tagged as that title for that. And you can't change that either. Well, yeah, because it's a timestamp. It's not like a video, or well, it's not like a clip or anything you can title. So yeah, I don't even think you can change that. Believe all women, even liars. What the fuck are you talking about, man? You can say I'm waiting for the other side, but to immediately call the person who came forward a liar isn't the intellectual enlightenment you think it is. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying, this is concerning allegations, but I'm going to wait for the investigation to be more publicized and see Rich's side. That is a perfectly level-headed, reasonable thing. But to immediately say, believe all women, even these liars, or whatever, like, you are not as smart as you think you are. Like, that is just dumb brain rot shit. What's my Twitch recap? Oh, I haven't even checked, actually. I have not looked at my Twitch recap. I'll do that later.
I don't know. Just fucking sucks, man. Fucking sucks. I don't even want to talk about how it's made me feel, because I think that takes attention away from the actual people who are the victims here. It'll take me a while to get over this, but I will get over it. I learned last year that I can get through anything. It doesn't matter. I can take it, I can deal with it. So if you want to give somebody support, give the people who are brave enough to come out and tell their story whenever they're being attacked by people who think that they're doing me or somebody else a favor. Please, do not do that.
I think that's a pretty solid statement overall. Yeah. I think that was fine. He's talking about everything that came out with Rich yesterday. What was wild, though, regardless of where you're standing on, like, waiting for his side or anything, I think even, like, the most meat writers of meat writers could admit the timing was fucking insane for this. Because he was midstream and had just made a joke about, like, how he's worried one day he might be canceled or something. Where's the clip? The timing was unreal. He actually had it happen to him in real time on a fucking World of Warcraft casting stream. So he picked up his phone and saw what was happening, and his mouth, like his jaw, hit the floor. You could actually pinpoint the exact second that he saw the news. Yeah, here it is. It was actually nuts. And this was right after, well, not right after, but pretty soon after he had made, like, the joke about him being, like, the head of his own company and how it might be canceled and have to fire himself or something like that.
Is this worth our time?
The timing was unreal.
Because we're just wiping to the same thing over and over again. We simply cannot keep this raid alive through 3 of these absorb shields.
Yeah, this is
Oh, in fact, they've called an immediate break. So do you think that might be something that's happening here?
I think that it's possible that they're going to try to reallocate some characters between this and other raids that they think might be stronger, because you don't want to spend too much time.
Also, this raid is super
wasting
hype.
time with something that you can fix with some damage allocation. This is one of those kind of trap situations that you saw, for example, at the end of Gahoon or the end of Jaina, where it looks like you need more healing, but the reality is killing it before you die.
Where's the full cam? I think it's at the end, right?
Something, because, I mean, there might be another wall, but a Razageth Vansis rune,
Yeah.
not really the end of the world.
Really interesting.
It's like,
So you can see him looking at his phone.
simply cannot keep this
He
raid
looks
alive.
down, looks at his phone, gets he gets a little upset, and then at the end,
be stronger,
like, yikes.
because you don't want to spend.
That was, like, actual real time. There's just one fucking guy that keeps spamming any proof question mark. Right now, it's just confirming that she was where she said she was with who she said she was with, which was Rich. Obviously, there wasn't some kind of filmed sex tape that's leaked at the moment. Again, man, you can wait for Rich's side to see what proof he has if you want to wait, but to keep spamming any proof when there's actually a pretty, at least, like, proven where she said she was, what she said she was doing, all of it confirmed with the text messages, is pretty strong so far. Which, you can wait for Rich's side, but it's not like there's nothing. What did you read in this clip? Probably the post that she posted that went big on Twitter. Because it happened during that.